the phenomenal AJ Styles.
When you talk about AJ Styles, the list of accomplishments is seemingly endless. Styles, a true global superstar before arriving in WWE, but since he's been here, AJ Styles has lived up to the moniker phenomenal.
The following contest is a gauntlet match.
Surprises him with that drop kick. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
I don't know where Styles gets his burst, but you think he's down and out, but then out of nowhere, he can hit you with a flurry of strikes.
And then AJ may just be one Styles clash away from victory.
What are we going to see here? Off the second rope.
Oh, draped right across the top.
Now back to the ring. If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. He's trying to mangle his face here. Taking it to the back now. Second time's a charm. Unleashing it for the second time now.
AJ Styles has got him.
This may be the beginning of the end. He's making a statement here with this attack. AJ Styles seems helpless. AJ Styles may have it. The human body can only absorb so much of that. But he's got to capitalize now. What's going to happen now? Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Into the powerbomb position now.
And that's not necessarily where you want to be at this point in the match.
Styles clash! That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. What? Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable. Wow, I thought this was over. Caught off guard. AJ Styles is pressed hard. Oh, man, AJ Styles is really feeling the pressure. He delivers a hard clothesline.
AJ Styles is so dangerous. He can utilize a new finishing maneuver anytime he chooses. The bottom line is, when AJ flattens an opponent with the Styles clash, the referee can count to 100, because it's all over.
Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
It wouldn't be wise for any WWE superstar to think they can withstand the impact from the Styles clash. AJ has certainly shown that he can end the match with that move at any time. The Styles clash is one of the most devastating finishers in WWE. Ouch. The fact that AJ is so good at getting an opponent into it makes it even more difficult to defend against. Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself. When it comes to Bobby Roode, he doesn't really care whether he's liked or hated, as long as the WWE Universe recognizes that he is absolutely glorious. AJ Styles, guys, he's setting up for something here. Going for the double play with this move. That has got to be it.
A move like that can almost snap a superstar in half.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Well, he debuted on SmackDown Live and endeared himself to a brand new crowd. He didn't quite have that support. Here we go. AJ Styles setting up. Big time takedown right there. This might just be it for him, Michael.
Everybody remembers their first big match, guys. And for Bobby Roode, his first time on the main roster came in August of 2017 when he made his glorious SmackDown debut.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Whoa, it's another reversal. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. What a reversal by AJ Styles. Styles is always thinking. Bobby Roode's SmackDown debut was undoubtedly glorious, as Corey mentioned. In his post-match comments that night, I think, went a long way in letting us know what type of person he really is. Definitely no shortage of confidence, Michael. Roode told Renee Young that he is big box office. And you know what? So far, he's been right. AJ Styles is setting it up.
Ushigoroshi.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
AJ Styles,
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Using all his power to drive him to the mat. Going for the cover. He's got to be running on empty at this point. What a glorious kick out for Bobby Roode. He's in trouble.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Forearm caught him. Showing off his amazing vertical leap there. Uh-oh, he's got him set up here. Looking for the suplex. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. If you want to know why AJ Styles is determined to be the best this industry has to offer, check out the tattoos on his torso. I'm no stranger. AJ Styles is getting ready.
Ushigoroshi.
This one's over, guys. Now that got those shoulders on the mat. And AJ Styles is your winner.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Put it in the books. Oh, this is gonna be good.
And from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
Drop kick delivered with precision. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
The thing about this match is I can't envision these competitors ever giving up. It's just not in their DNA.
With AJ Styles in the ring, you know this match is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, the only thing I could possibly dislike about the match is that you're calling it with me.
Drops the knee with a vengeance. This could stop AJ Styles for a while.
It might, but it probably won't.
He looks to be a little surprised right now.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action. And we're back to this form of attack. Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
AJ Styles, guys, he's setting up for something here.
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic
Styles clash.
He's in the driver's seat now.
AJ Styles just shifted the tide of this match.
Before you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match was not Flair's figure eight versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Daddy, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure eight and force Natalya to submit.
AJ Styles may have it. AJ Styles got it locked in tightly. What's going to happen here?
There is no coming back from that one.
AJ Styles is rolling now.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. Samoa Joe looking overwhelmed right now. There's a good chance he can't recover from this. Saxton, those AJ Styles matches I brought up before may not be AJ Styles is setting it up. Styles clash.
One of the things a superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or have been injured in the past and people know about it. You can bet in a submission match that your opponent is going to target that body part immediately. It's like having a giant bullseye on an arm, leg, ankle, or...
Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
And he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
Byron, you brought up that a submission match can be especially dangerous for a competitor who's injured or had a known injury. I think that's why it's just as important as submission match to be able to reverse the submission move from an opponent
as on winning via a submission move, and others involve a competitor having to use the specific submission they've chosen.
AJ Styles has the uncanny ability to make big matches even bigger. Case in point, his show-stealing match against Shane McMahon at WrestleMania 33.
Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself.
Oh, AJ Styles may have it. He's not afraid to go hold for hold and wear down his opponent.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
You know, Michael, AJ Styles entered WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder. AJ Styles is getting ready. Styles clash! And a lethal clothesline. Oh, my goodness. Driving his knee down. AJ Styles is going up. Look at this. Just a ruthless powerbomb right there. AJ Styles beginning to look a little tired.
Unfamiliar sight.
He can't be happy with how this is going right now.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
Well, it'd be unrealistic to expect him to not at least take some...
He broke out of it.
Oh, how in the world did he find the energy to do that?
Clothesline.
Good grief.
When this guy's on, look out. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Here we go. AJ Styles set clearly on a mission here.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
AJ Styles may have it. Styles clash! These superstars have tried everything. Incredible move by AJ Styles. AJ Styles is taking charge of this match.
Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself.
Just driven down with such power, guys.
Hooked him.
DDT!
The strikes have a little extra on them tonight. He's focusing on the face now. I don't know how much more damage one person can take. I don't care how tough you are. What a scoop slam. And all-out assault on the back. He's zeroing in on the arm now. AJ Styles, guys, he's setting up for something here. Styles crash. Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind. Now the sting, he hits him with the knee.
Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself. Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars...
Oh, I think this man needs business.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
This one might just do the trick.
Yes! Takes it!
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
What a back-and-forth battle that was.
At the risk of getting ahead of myself, if this guy keeps winning matches like that, we better...
Well-executed drop kick. Finally, these two are in the ring where their grudge can get settled.
No more excuses. We're going to find out who the better superstar is.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
I don't know where Styles gets his burst, but you think he's down and out, but then out of nowhere, he can hit you with a flurry of strikes.
And then AJ may just be one Styles clash away from victory.
We may have discovered his favorite move. Him down. Here we go. Back inside the ring. Goes down hard. Going for it again. And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
That shot was perfect. If you get hit with a lot more of those, getting nailed once turns into a full-scale beating. AJ Styles being tested here. He needs to weather this storm for any chance of a comeback. We've got one of the best ever mat technicians in the ring right here. Guys, How can you beat Daniel Bryan?
Well, as you alluded to, Michael, you don't want to get caught up grappling with Daniel Bryan. He's got counters for almost any move and tons of submissions that he can apply from any angle. No matter how good you think you are on the mat, Daniel Bryan is probably better.
I want to go back to our Daniel Bryan strategy discussion from earlier. Byron argued that trying to out-wrestle Daniel Bryan wouldn't work. Corey, what would you do?
Well, I'm still not sure Bryan would have ever been able to counter my Lucky 13 submission if we'd ever met.
AJ Styles is setting it up.
Ushigoroshi. We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Gotta find a way to get out of this, Michael.
Changing it up there.
Here we go. Styles clash. And he kicks out.
Gonna take more than that.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. His clothesline finds the mark. I don't know how much more of this he can take. And I wouldn't be surprised if he had nothing left at this point.
He's in tough shape, guys, and there's absolutely no room for error now.
Uh-oh! Suicide dive! Uh-oh, AJ Styles may have it.
Styles clash.
Wow, that was awesome.
Styles can finish the job here.
Oh, somehow!
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Up and over with a suplex. He's just so quick.
But can he follow up here?
Here's the cover for the win. Gets the show. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here. Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? AJ Styles is in trouble.
You can say that again, Saxton.
He had it locked up and made his opponent tap out.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
The drop kick hits the target, and we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
Woo, nice ups. And now he goes for it a second time. He hits the clothesline. And just like that, this move is leading the charge. He's starting to stumble here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
bringing it back into the ring. That's a Pele kick.
Walked right into it.
Gentlemen, I had the privilege of walking into the arena today alongside Bobby Roode, and I'll tell you, the suit he was wearing must have cost a fortune.
That's one of the things I love about Bobby Roode, Cole. The man always dresses to impress.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike. Jumping knee right to the face!
Oh, man. Oh, boy, he is rolling. I'll agree with Corey about Roode's pricey fashion. He certainly dresses to impress, but at some point, you might want to rethink how much money he's spending on his clothes.
Look, as the best-dressed announcer in WWE,
AJ Styles may have it.
Ushigoroshi.
Victory is on the horizon. That's one of those moves where you check your extremities upon impact.
AJ Styles is getting ready.
Styles clash! Here's his moment, Michael.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Can you believe this?
Sometimes, guys, when a superstar with as much experience as Bobby Roode comes in, you'll see him struggle a bit before finally getting his footing. But I'll tell you, that was never the case with Bobby Roode.
As Michael mentioned, some incoming competitors have struggled upon arriving in WWE. But Roode seemed immune to all of that. In fact, in less than a year, he became NXT champion.
And he held that championship for 8 long months and then won the United States title just 5 months into his main roster career. If I had to sum up Roode's transition from NXT to WWE in one word, it would be glorious.
He's getting after it while he has the energy. Smart move.
Scoop slam. Well, it doesn't have the legacy of Raw and SmackDown. WWE Jacked is the only WWE program you've seen AJ Styles on before 2016. AJ Styles, guys, he's setting up for something here.
Ushigoroshi.
This one's over, guys.
That is exactly what
He goes for the cover. Wow, I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight? Michael, that Jacked match from 2002 is actually on WWE.com. During the match, Jonathan setting up. Styles clash! Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Hallelujah! Bobby Roode is still in this.
Yeah, hallelujah!
Stop it, Byron.
You can never count AJ Styles out, but his few losses of note have come from bigger opponents who countered Styles' aerial attack.
If you're going to beat Styles, you need a strong move. Roman Reigns barely escaped their rivalry, but he got 2 big wins with some well-timed spears.
Oh, look at the baseball slide. Whoa! Into the Hurricane Rana.
Nicely done.
To your point, Corey, I can think of another time strength stopped the phenomenal one. When John Cena rolled from an attitude adjust. AJ Styles is getting ready.
Ushigoroshi.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Things just went.
He's going for the pin.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Here is your winner,
drop kick.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be #1.
And guys, I've been looking forward to this submission match ever since it was announced.
With AJ Styles in the ring, you know this match is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, the only thing I could possibly dislike about the match is that you're calling it with me.
Oh, my goodness. Jumping knee drop.
So precise.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight.
Styles clash! But he's got to capitalize now.
But now, can AJ Styles capitalize?
Samoa Joe with his back against the wall. He came into this match looking for a fight, and it looks like he found one.
This match certainly isn't trending in the right direction for him. He's going to need a change in momentum and fast.
His kick connects.
He's getting after it while he has the energy. Smart move.
AJ Styles may have it.
Oh, my! AJ Styles!
Can he end it here?
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
Oh, look at this. Setting him up. Inverted DDT. Lariat. And no luck against Joe there. Oh, look at this. Oh, kick.
In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. And on the women's side, I think about Alundra Blaze, Natalya.
Oh, AJ Styles may have it.
Styles clash!
Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of the submission maneuver. In an I Quit match, victory can be achieved by bringing your opponent to the point where they quit as a result of the overall punishment they've received in the match.
That's an important distinction, Michael, especially since a superstar can win an I Quit match by using the submission maneuver. For superstars who aren't proficient in submission moves, they enter this type of match at a disadvantage. It doesn't mean they can't win, but they need to perfect applying a submission move quickly. Come on, Corey, try and keep up.
The WWE Universe.
AJ Styles is setting it up.
Second time we're seeing this here.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
AJ Styles just shifted the tide of this match.
Drives him down with a Samoan drop. Corey, you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match was not Flair's figure 8 versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Natty, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on figure 8 and force Natalya to submit. It wouldn't be a Flair match without a little bit of controversy, would it? One of the things a superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or have been injured in the past and people know about it. You can bet in a...
AJ Styles, guys, he's setting up for something here.
Styles clash!
Byron, you brought up that a submission match can be especially dangerous for a competitor who's injured or had a known injury. I think that's why it's just as important as a submission match to be able to reverse the submission move from an opponent as it is to apply a submission maneuver to an opponent. If a superstar can't reverse an opponent's submission, then they're certainly going to be in trouble.
Some superstars have more than one submission at their disposal and it becomes a pick-your-poison scenario for their opponent. It also depends on the match. Some submission matches are based on winning via a submission move, and others involve a competitor having to use the specific submission they've chosen.
Where there are many fighting styles in WWE, but not as many are as diverse as Samoa Joe's. Can you speak to his versatility?
Samoa Joe is one of the most well-rounded competitors I've ever had the joy of watching. He's an accomplished grappler, a next-level striker, strong jiu-jitsu background. Samoa Joe can do it all, and all of it hurts.
AJ Styles is getting ready. Veteran strategy here to take out the legs.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys. Talk about a painful move.
I want to add more to what I said on Samoa Joe's versatility. Not only is Joe proficient in so many styles, he is a dangerous man, in part because of how intelligent of a fighter he is.
You're exactly right, Corey. It's a pick-your-poison scenario.
Oh, AJ Styles may have it.
Styles clash!
You won't see as wide a breadth of experience as you would watching Samoa Joe. You don't travel the world and encounter this industry as much as Joe has without picking up a few tricks of the trade. And it's why Joe possesses the ability to stay calm in big fights.
Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
Corey, you reflected on Samoa Joe's ability to stay calm in big fights. I would attribute that to a career where he's seen it all. When you've been everywhere and seen everything, nothing can catch you off guard.
And when Samoa Joe is not worried about the unexpected, he can harness all his energy on destroying his opponent. Less experienced competitors can feel defeated before they enter the ring. Samoa Joe will probably never have that problem.
Now look at that. I'd say that's getting some air. When this guy's on, look out.
I personally think fighting champions are idiots, but AJ Styles hasn't turned away any challengers since joining.
Here we go. AJ Styles. He might be trying to take out the leg here.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys. Bodies are not supposed to bend that way.
It's locked in. They tapped. They tapped.
Here is your winner,
He jumps so high off the ground, he can invent moves in midair.
Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex. He hits the big knee. At the arm.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh. It's going to break an arm.
Oh, man.
Gosh, why?
What does AJ Styles have to do at this point to stay in this match?
I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating.
Guys, I wasn't anticipating this type of performance from him tonight. He's starting to look a little lost in there right now.
Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles.
Over the last 2 decades, AJ Styles has had countless main events. Is it at all possible to get AJ Styles off his game?
Look, I'd say that it is. Not everyone can keep their cool as well as I do. And AJ's few losses happened when an opponent got under his skin.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Guys, I just looked up some of AJ's losses.
Blocks him with a series of kicks.
AJ's in big trouble now.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Oh, going for it! Going for it! The yes lock! The yes lock is applied! Here's his moment, Michael. AJ Styles is in trouble.